Perfect. Thank you for joining. Hopefully, you had a great week trading the ups and downs and learning how to take profit. That's the most important thing, right? We're here to make money. So hopefully you learn how to take profit as you grow, as you see your account growing, instead of focusing on more on the analysis side and seeing the future, learning how to trade the now, not what's happening in the near future, right? It's good to have an idea of reading the market, but it's better to have a system to trade that idea, right? So most of traders would focus on what's the next move, and they will get into a black hole. I say as is it's like a black hole of entering into trying to figure out what's the next move, and they forget, or they run out of time of trying to create a system for them to be able to make money out of this market. They forget that they actually reading the charts for them to make money, but they become so into want to know, the need to know, the must to know, and what's happening later on, why the market is doing that, why the market wants to do it, why is it doing this, why is it doing that. So instead of focusing on a system and trying to make money out of that system and improve the system that they are developing. So that's what we teach in our Discord. In our course, basically, we have 2 sessions, and the first session is just a psychological approach, and how and what you must do to stop looking at the market by the feeling of it, by the gut feeling. Oh, I have a gut feeling that this is coming down, or please, oh Lord, let the price come down, right? So when you start thinking like that, or basically if you are thinking like that, you're still in the newbie side. No matter how many years you have put, and no matter how many analysis you got correct, you would still be on the newbie side from trading, right? Trading has nothing to do with your gut feeling, or I feel this, or you pray that the price would reach that area for some kind of reason. Trading is a setup that you have mastered. Doesn't matter what kind of setup, a setup that you have mastered, and you know exactly, and you know you're in and you're out, and you know how and why you need to engage. And the most important thing is the timing, and you should not be in a trade every day. You should be investing in something where your money will work for you. Yes, but for trading, you're in for you to trade your setup. You trade your setup, you move out. You hit your target, you move out. You leave the market alone. You shouldn't be in a trade that's over trading, and that in the long run will kill your consistency. If that's the mentality you have, you need to work on that. That's that's something that a lot of traders don't understand. Anwar, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's hit the charts. Enough preaching about this stuff. You're more than welcome to join our Discord. It's open for everyone, and if you have any question, I'm more than happy to assist you, or one of the guys more than happy to explain the stuff. Exactly, exactly. We've all been there. And we have. It's a process, right? That's why I say in the course, it's a process. Give the process its time. Stop rushing it. And as long as you understand which stage you are, you're improving and you move on. Let it sink in. Anyways, let's hit the charts. I know a lot of you are here for the charts. So this is basically I was going over before we started by 15 minutes. I was just looking at the charts, and basically we're still in the same analysis. Nothing changed. So we're still looking for price to come down here on the indices. Still looking at it as if it's a short-term sell, but you can benefit from that. And we indicated last week where you can benefit and enter a sell, right? So whoever is in a sell, hopefully is his or her learning how to take some profit, even though that's our view towards the indices. But you must always learn how to pay the trader, pay yourself, right? So pay yourself, and there's always a position for you, a setup forming for you to be able to trade every week. You can benefit from that view or analysis. So we're looking price for it to come down here. FTSE, same thing, nothing changed. This was the correction, this was the stop hunt for it, and looking for it to come towards these areas. Still same direction, nothing changed. Can this go deeper? Yes, it might, but I don't have a crystal ball to see how that far, right? So I'm trading my setup right here, whatever I can see over here. So I'm looking towards these areas. If you are in sell, learn how to take profit. I don't want to repeat myself over and over, and watch for this area. We'll update in our midweek sessions. Oh yes, if you are interested what's if you're interested in seeing these kind of analysis or setups playing live in front of you, you are more than welcome to join us in our Discord. There is just for these analysis, there's a 25. I don't know if it's still there. $25. I will check it out. Our $25 a month, or if you want the full access to the Discord, it's I forgot how much it is. If I'm not mistaken, 50 or 75, something like that. So yeah, so we do our weekly analysis in there every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Uh, Now we're doing it. The recorded one is free London at 12 p.m. GMT, but most of us would go live to London just to see what's happening, what's set up prepping for New York, or if there's any setup that we discussed the day before, where is it or what's happening there. So the XY, as we said, looking for the buys. Would this look for something like this and continuation of the up move? Yes, maybe. I don't put my hopes up a lot on it, but looking for a retest of this and continuation of the up move. Does this then need to break, or is it gonna break the top? Yes, maybe. I don't know, but this is the direction we're looking at towards the upside. Where we are at the time being, there's no setup for you to enter if you did not benefit from last week midweek continuation, uh, you have to wait a bit for a decent correction or some kind of a setup for it to for you to be able to enter on this one. Euro, same concept, same thing, is just the inverse. Looking for maybe a retest of this and continuation, but my target around these areas, a retest of this area. The thing is, if you look at the weekly, if I'm not mistaken, yes, the weekly here. Okay, so the weekly, look how it closed. Now the thing is, if the upcoming week is gonna is would close underneath this or even underneath this, that most likely the price is heading towards this area. But for the time being, we're still above this area, so this can be just a move to induce sellers for them to push the price high. Just something to look at it in that approach from the weekly side, right? But for the 4 hour, it's looking more towards the downside. But hey, the market can do whatever it wants, right? So I'm looking for a retest and a dump. Most likely something like this or like this around these areas and a dump. GU, I mentioned last week that I'm looking for price around these areas. Okay, there's liquidity down here and that's where we are targeting. Does this mean it will push back up? From how it played out around this area, most likely we might have something like this, similar to this, and another drop towards the downside. CAD, whoever bought that and been following us, that's basically what I trade. Okay, that's, let's say 90% of my trades are on it. So looking towards the opening, at least 1-to-1 of this, at least. So looking for buyers, and you looking for more sells to the downside. Can we have a correction and a drop? Yes, why not? Opportunity for you to sell. Are they gonna make it? I know. AU, same thing like NU, same thing like all the USD pairs, looking for more downside. Silver, same thing. Hopefully whoever is trading this, you are in a sell and you're benefiting from this sell towards this liquidity down here. Hopefully you paid yourself here and know how to enter on a shorter time frame. You need to know how to enter on a shorter time frame. You shouldn't look at the market that there is tops and bottoms, right? Because if you look at that, you will not learn how to enter around these areas for the short. Gold, same thing, indicated as last week, looking towards this side. Oil was expecting more to the upside, but was looking for a consolidation, more break, come back inside. So we are now above this, so most likely would be looking for something like this. If it comes back inside here, same thing like last week. Consolidation in this area will be targeting these lows. But for the time being, we're looking for more upside. UJ, hopefully you got this. Whoever trade that, um, I keep on saying hopefully. Like most of the analysis that I do here are like I don't know, and people still doubt. Like I don't use any indicators, no indicators, nothing. Is just price action and experience, right? You just build experience on the right side. A lot of traders trade and build experience on the wrong side, right? And they need all of these indicators and they need all of these counts and numbers. And eliticians are gonna hate me for what I'm saying, but you don't need all of this. I don't know. It's maybe that's how my brain works. So, anyways, as you can see, like I didn't change nothing from last week. And these were my break of low and reverse. And that's what happened. Break of low, reverse. I'm looking towards these areas. This liquidity. This can drop something like this later on after grabbing liquidity about there. But we don't know why you wanna look at it like that. Like you should be in a long and start looking for long and continue looking for long towards this area. Then let's see what's happening. Maybe it's gonna stay around this area and push more. Who knows? JJ looking for, if you are in the sell around these areas, pay yourself. This can come back up before pushing more lower. Okay, so pay yourself. Most important thing, learn how to pay yourself. Euro yen, hopefully you are in this sell. That was a longer and more aggressive. That's most how Euro pairs move, are more aggressive moves, more liquidity grabs, but basically was a retest of this and looking for more downside towards these areas. BTC, uh, for BTC, I'm not gonna give my direction to BTC because it can go either or. All what I can say is watch the daily. Any break below this is looking for something like this. We're staying above this on the retest. You can take your buy. ETH, same thing as we indicated last week, that do not expect some kind of whoa movement, right? So you have to learn how you must, as a trader, you must have a target, something that makes sense, right? You're not here for you to trade this whole move. You must target a percentage per trade for you to have that consistency. Percentage per trade. I'm looking to trade 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever, something that makes sense. Depends on the pair that you are trading. Okay, so this was the liquidity grab above here. This is looking more something like this, guys, towards the downside. XRP, same thing as we said last week. Do not expect something extraordinary or a reversal or a push to more to the upside. But according to how I'm seeing BTC or ETH, this can tumble like this all the way down. Where we are now, I do not suggest you trade this range. First of all, it's very small. Second of all, it can stop on both sides before deciding any direction. That's a typical market maker concept. Grabbing liquidities on both ends, creating liquidities on both ends. That's by experience. You would know ahead of time when they are planning these. Anyways, hopefully that was helpful. Michael, you asked me for NAS, right? Where is it? Hopefully you caught that. I think you asked me about it 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully you are in a buy. If you are in a buy, you should be paying yourself. You should have paid yourself, especially when this happens, something like this. This can be something like this, Michael. So just take your time, and if you are in a sell, good for you. Learn how to manage your trade towards the downside. Do not. Hey, Whisper, how are you? Do not just panic and just sell or buy. I don't know which side are you taking, or which the sell or the buy. So if you are in a sell, learn how to pay yourself as you move, and either or if you are in a buy, same thing. So hopefully that was helpful, but looking for more downside. Would you like me to cover something before we move on to our Discord? That's crypto, right? Sure. You're welcome, Michael. It's the same chart as BTC almost. As I said, like in BTC, watch this for continuation of the upmove. Any break below this would push the market to the low. We're still above it, and a buy setup is a valid setup. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you all for sure, sure, Timo. Where is it? I think we have it here. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Hex. I think we looked at it in our. Where is it? Just. I need to clean this. Hex. Did you rebuy or you still holding from that end? $0.11 exactly. 11%, and even before I traveled, we looked for a retest around these areas to buy it. Beautiful, man, beautiful. If you still in it, I don't see any reversal at the time being, and I will never look for a reversal in these kind of markets. Just hold on to it and let it pay you. I know you're not trading this, you're investing in it, so let it run, just leave it alone. Thank you all for joining and watching. Trade safe, that's the most important thing. Learn how to take profit, pay yourself, and enjoy what you're doing. As I always say, enjoy trading. Do not stress out. Stress about trading. If you're gonna start stressing, and the fear of losing a trade, or the fear of entering a bad position, or the fear of just trading, you shouldn't be trading. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone, and work on something else. Maybe trading is not your thing. Anyways, trade safe, and hopefully we'll see you on our Discord. Don't forget to press the like, and thank you so much.